I got my normal glasses on today. Welcome back to Clyde's. Just realized I got my normal glasses on today looking at this camera. I'm glad you enjoyed us again. I'm glad y'all can enjoy it. Glad y'all joined us, or joining us again for another wonderful episode of Clyde Mechanical. We are at ye old junk area down here, and I think after the first video, it'll come out probably next week. This video is going to be a little more uplifting. Hopefully our goal here is, I think after our last video, the failure that came with, I think with this one, I'm just happy to be back doing something normal. And I've been wanting to do this for a while. I know this really ain't going to be a driving vehicle, but there's a power plant in this truck. It's a, I want to say it's an 85, 86 Suburban, been off the road a while, but it's got the big block 454 in there. If it runs and drives, it may be usable in something else. It may be usable in something else. I can't talk. But if it runs and idles and is a decent motor, even if it needs to have be refurbished or rebuilt, there's a good possibility we might use that power plant in something else, or my dad would or something. But I think it's a good idea to do a wheel it run on this thing today. And we have a ton of work to get through in order to, well, this has been sitting out here a while. It was sitting wherever it was a while. Kind of just ended up in my yard after somebody passed. So, yeah, kind of want to take the front end stuff up. Never mind. We won't even get into that. But, yeah, if you could tell, it's a turd. It's a turd. So let's jump into a video. Let's jump into a wheel it run. I ain't done a wheel it run in a while. Most of my wheel it runs fall flat on their face because parts and stuff. But I think I got everything we need to make this one run. So pull some of this crap off here. And I'll show you what we're looking like inside, and you're going to be like, don't know about that. But I got a plan in order not. I got him planned for not trying to bury this motor trying to start it. So will it work? Will it? I don't know. At the end of the day, more than likely it's going to have to be rebuilt. I just want to see if I can get it to idle and run. Now, rust wise, the body's not horrible. It's really not. Now you know this thing was super for power because this thing had hood pins in it. So, you know, that thing was built to run. But yeah, this is what we're looking like in here. So first things first, we've got to get this rat nest out of here. Just take this stuff, take your hand, dump it out of there. You can see, got no carburetor on there. What is that? Good God. Carb is gone. This thing's set up for for smog and all that stuff. And who likes that crap? That's your throttle. Honestly, I have no idea how old this motor is. But if you can see, we are just full of junk down here. So I really hadn't taken a good view of what this crap looks like in here. And these darkening glasses are not helping my vision, so I'm gonna have to take them off. Meant to put on my safety glasses, but I didn't. And I don't feel like walking back over there to get it, so here we are. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm just gonna take a blow of this thing. I'm almost 100% that there's 2 wires that are chewed into. This is 3, this should be 1 right here. That would be over here. That's the 3 that are chewed in 2 by the rats. We'll go ahead and replace those. As bad as I don't want to, we're gonna have to pull this manifold off. Just for the fact that I have no idea how far down the rat's nest goes, and I'm not going to take a chance. So let's go ahead and pull the radiator hose. We'll pull the air condition compressor off. We'll pull the AC compressor off. Get those hoses out of the way. See the blocking plate down there? You see the blocking plate down there? That's where the shit, I can't talk. That's where the fuel pump, the manual fuel pump used to be. I kind of want to put another manual fuel pump back on it and see if we can get that to work. Probably just bypass the entire tank back there and see if we can't get some fuel coming this way. We also need to find, it's set up for 2 batteries. It's almost like they were hooking it one side to the other, both the batteries to each other, and that's fine. We'll stick 1 battery on it just to be sure. Here is the Here is the ground. Let's see if we can find the... Go ahead and mark that cap as 1 right there, because I'm assuming. Then we'll pull the cap, pull the wires off, pull the cap, and find out where that point's sticking, so I can mark it, which way it's sticking, so I can mark it. That way I can pull that. That way I can pull that distributor out. Then we can pull this manifold, see what's up under it. Man alive. It's a big motor and hasn't been running a while. So let's see what's going on here. Let's see what's going on here. Whoa. Okay. Looks like they just extended the wire with this one, so yeah, we can work with that, I guess. Yeah. Got a lot of grease on that thing. All right, I'm almost 100% this is the positive side of the battery, so at least we got that under control. I think first thing we need to do is start pulling stuff off in order to go back on with stuff. Pulling crap off. So we'll pull the radiator hose, we'll pull this air conditioning pump. Take that off. Now that there's fully out of the way. Pull that. Just pull that off to the side right there. I don't even need to worry about that. Just worry about all that Earl falling out of that. Break that off there. All right. Well, that'll do what I need to do, I guess. Need to cut the rest of it. There we go. All right. Bring that over there. It's this task right here where at the end of the video, I'm gonna regret I didn't see it through. There. Something I haven't done. I haven't even checked the oil in this thing. Look what oil looks like in this thing. Oh, honestly, it don't look too bad. Look at that. The oil don't look bad. I ain't gonna lie. Right height and everything. So we may be in good shape. Uh-oh. That's not good. Wow. There. Broke that one completely off. Okay. Okay. See if we can pull that old cap off there. I'm over here still blowing crap off this thing. Let's see if we can get this cap off. I'm getting old. There we go. Woo, look at that. All right. Shit, gotta get down now. You helping me? I appreciate it, buddy.
I know how to get down.
Gee.
Yeah.
Sometimes. There we go. Whew. What we're doing now, we're about to pull this distributor out of this. You want to tell them?
Yeah.
We're about to pull the distributor off this dang thing. And what I'm trying to do is keep the trash, as much trash as I can, out of the motor. But my biggest issue is if I want to start this thing, this manifold's been sitting without a carb on it for so long that I don't know how far the field mice have made it down in this bad boy, and I want to go ahead and pull out what I can and make sure the ports are empty. So that means whether I like to or not, I've got to pull this intake manifold off, which means I have to pull the distributor out, so forth, so on. So in order to get a good judgment, I had to make sure my rotor's pointed in the right. I know which way my rotor's pointing. I know which way the distributor was in, so I don't get too confused when I get ready to go back in with it. Now so far everything has about fought me. My heater hose broke, my water pump hose broke, the radiator is busted. I don't know if I've shown y'all this, but it's been repaired, but you can see it's busted here. I've also got a hole down there, so it's not going to have, whenever we do get it running, if we get it running, it's not going to be running long, but it's going to be running long enough for us to make sure that it is a runner. If it sounds like I don't know exactly what I'm doing, it's cause, if it sounds like I know everything that I'm doing, it's cause I do. Because I'm going to do it the way I want to do it. And
Yeah.
good thing about working with stuff like this, right, is if it blows up, we ain't really lost nothing. Because we had plans to rebuild this thing anyway, didn't we?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. Tell them. So y'all don't be bashing us in the internets. We ain't scared. At least we're going to try to pop this thing off. It ain't been popped off in, how long you reckon?
Probably 20 days.
20 days. Well, I'm thinking a little longer than that, but that's all right. We ain't scared, are we, buddy?
Hey, Bo. Bo's coming down here, so.
Oh, Bo coming down here?
Yeah.
What's Bo coming down here for? Did you invite him?
Oh.
I didn't invite him.
He's probably coming down to see you.
Oh.
What you doing.
Let's pull this distributor out.
Hey, Bo.
Good God. Yeah, buddy.
Bo's coming down here right now.
What up, Bo Cephas?
What up?
Yeah, but
How you know?
sometimes they
Just
can
making shit work. You know what I'm saying?
only hold the camera when Dad gets
Yeah.
tired. Hold it.
Be holding the camera, man. I got to.
I think it's huge.
What? The motor?
Yeah.
This bad boy right here is a 454.
Jesus.
You know what? We get this running, we might stick this in an S10. We'll scald the wheels off it.
Truck.
Oh, I can't say that shit. I'm on the internet.
We're leaving it in.
You gotta bleep it out. I'm a family channel now. Oh, Bill, boy. Boy, howdy. Good damn.
break off outside.
Yeah. Thank you, baby.
If I want to, I can. So,
Cross your fingers, I got all the bolts out of this thing. I think we're safe on this. I think that's just a water jacket. I don't know. We're about to pull this manifold up and find out. And see where we are. Oh boy, that's nice. That's nice. God damn, that thing's heavy. Whew. Goodness gracious alive. That thing weighs all 800 pounds, don't it?
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. It don't weigh no 800 pounds. That thing's heavy as hell. Oh, shit, boy.
stop it.
It looks really good in here.
Yeah,
I mean, honestly, it looks really good in here, other than the dirt that fell down on top of that camshaft.
yeah.
I'm not going to lie. It looks really clean, doesn't it, Bo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even the bottom of the manifold looks clean. So I think we may be able to get this thing popping off.
Yeah.
So last night me and Sawyer put this what are you looking at? So last night me and Sawyer took this manifold that we're trying to reuse here and soaked it in this concoction of junk I threw together
Oh yeah.
in my good trash can because I couldn't find nothing big enough to put this thing in.
Oh, that looks disgusting.
It smells like cherries.
Yeah. It smells like trash in here.
Why does it smell like cherries? Tranny fluid in there.
Oh, that's right.
So, yeah.
Is it heavy?
It is heavy. It's a heavy ass piece of cast iron. So what I'm gonna do, these sawdust gunners on.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do is lay that right there. And I guess what I need to do now is get, boy, that thing ate that. Get a screwdriver and bust this hard stuff up. Don't worry, I ain't. See, soaking it overnight gets that stuff just caked in there, turns into mud.
Yeah.
That mud comes off easier than that plumped up, dried crap.
When you're done, I'm gonna show them. I have to back away a lot.
Just make sure you got some old clothes on, because it's gonna slank and stuff. Turn that thing on wide gear. Hopefully I can get a good grip on this thing and get this stud to break loose. Hopefully. They don't want to mess with me. I put one bolt in it and send it. We're stripping. So, you're probably asking me, what do I need to do now? Yeah. One more trick with it. There's a couple tricks you can do. You can grind it off and drill it out and retap it. That's a possibility. We could do that. Or we can try to weld a nut on it and hope it comes loose thing. None of this boozy business ever works for me, but we're gonna give her a good go and try her out. Not overly concerned about it. You know me. I just put one bolt in it and send it. I ain't scared. But I'd like to have it out because I'd like to save this manifold, which I can't save it. I can drill it and tap it, but come on, come on, come on. Yeah, we're breaking. And we broke it off again. So, huh?
My boots did.
Well, put it back on. Put it back on, Goober. So, is what it is. We'll put the damn cap on. We're just trying to see if it runs right now. We'll figure that out if it runs. Like I said, that crap has never worked for me. And, I really didn't foresee it working that time. What are y'all thinking? Black? Goes good with my house. Oh yeah. See how beautiful that looks? Refurb that whole unit. How good does that look on screen? Back on the 454. 454. Big and low. Here we go. You know, it's all about cool, bro. Anyway, when you see something y'all particularly don't like about what I'm doing, you just email me at djal@aol.com. I'll be sure to respond to all y'all queries. Oh yeah, look like brand new to me. Okay, you're falling, big guy. You're falling. You see me falling in a hell of love with you. The beautiful manifold that I cleaned up for no other reason than this is for YouTube, and I've given you something pretty to look at. I did knock the mud and stuff off. I plugged these water jet with the heater core hose, the vacuum ports, and all this stuff. I plugged those off because we don't really need them. We're just trying to see if it runs. I did drill and tap out that screw I broke off. Said I wasn't, but I did. I lied to you, sorry. My apologies. My apologies is all I can see. My apologies is all I can see. I'm kind of attached to big blocks. I had my very first vehicle was one my father actually redid. It was a 1984 long bed Chevy pickup. He rebuilt the 350 in it. I had it come with 305, rebuilt 350. It had dual tanks. It's just a big old truck for a 16-year-old. And when I turned 16, that was my truck he gave me to drive. And very appreciative. But on the way to work, I ended up being a stupid teenager and threw a rod out of it. Yep. Threw a rod out of it, and I think, or cracked something. Anyway, the motor was shot. I can't remember. So it just so happened we had a Winnebago frame and motor and powertrain in the backyard. And y'all, if y'all know, y'all don't know, my grandfather owned a trailer park for many years, and I may or may not be a product of that mobile home park. You know, the classic Romeo and Juliet story. But anyway, way back in the mid-90s, before there was a YouTube readily available for people to do something, we had some Pop had some tenants out there that was decided they were going to hook up their own propane to this Winnebago, and somehow regulator wasn't working, and big boom go, and trailer go boom boom. Lots of burns. Anyway, we ended up with the powertrain, so we stuck that big block out of that Winnebago, which I think at the time maybe had 30,000 original miles on it, because it was in a Winnebago. And I probably about killed myself several times just off a stock, just off that stock 454. If you just want stock power, you don't want to build anything, just go find your 454, stick it in something. It will give you as much power you need, unless you want to go racing that thing. And I had as much power as I could handle. I couldn't take dirt. I could barely take dirt roads with that truck because the ass end would go everywhere. But anyway, that's my story of why I'm kind of attached to these things. Because heavy ass damn thing. And you're gonna one arm it. If I ever told you. Damn it. Ow! It got me. It got me, Bobby.
Torque them to spec. We'll tighten that down a little bit. Get the timing effect right here. So I think leave it right there for the time being. All right, I put the hose back on the water pump to the. It was the best of hose. It was the worst of hose. Golly. What in the world is going on with this carburetor? Alright. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. But sometimes you could snatch it out of the clutches of defeat. Once we get this back on, valve cover back on, we can let's get this valve cover tack back on, then we start working on these spark plugs. There we go. Alright. Valve cover, carburetor, distributor stabbed. Now it's time to tackle some spark plugs. We're getting closer to getting this thing popped off. I think the next move we make is pull these spark plugs out. Now, cross your fingers I don't break any more off, because I have already broken one just pulling the spark plug wire off of it. And O'Reilly's didn't have a set, so where I'm at now is trying to be careful and not break any more, because O'Reilly's didn't have it too. So right now we're rolling with 2 new ones and 6 old ones. We are getting power from the key to there. That's a good sign. What I want to do is, you see this frayed wire back here? You guys see that back there where it's all frayed? I want to see if I'm getting 12 volts to that. Yep, we're getting 12 volts to it. That's good. I mean, key on 12 volts. All right, let's see if we can get this cap back on, get these plug wires on, and then we can hit the vacuum to the distributor and run some fuel to this thing, see if we can pop it off. I think that's about it. Turn it off. All right. Huh?
That one that Tommy's when I later got me a 412 they across the fender, so I can lay on it.
All right, vacuum vents on. I guess all the plug wires in the right spot. A little gas in the gas tank right there. Let's see what goes. Try to start it. Alright, hold it a minute. The damn throttle stuck on the phone.
Steven, come here a minute. See a nice 16 wrench.
What are you doing?
Take this bolt off.
Is it hitting it?
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
No, right there's it.
Well, I'll be shit. Okay. Yeah. That'll work. Papa to the rescue. Oh, why would they put that bolt in the damn spray? Damn Chevrolets.
You could probably took the washer off to find it went all right.
Yeah. Well, you know, I probably would have found it eventually.
I'm sure you would.
All right, we'll go again.
Didn't have a TV cable on it, did it?
No, it didn't have a
Oh,
car.
it doesn't have a 700 transmission. And it's got probably 400.
That's what I was looking at. I was looking. There's the throttle right there.
Yeah, but
It didn't have a TV cable on it.
no, there's a vacuum line for transmission. So let's either go 350 or 400, one or the other. Probably 400 since it's a 3/4 ton.
Yeah, I was looking for it earlier. I didn't see the TV cable.
Got some rags went it back first.
Nope. Don't burn to the ground.
Good enough.
You'll hit you a squirt bottle, I swear.
Listen, I'm working on it.
Dude,
You're more than welcome to sponsor the channel.
I do.
You're right. You're right. No argument. Almost.
Okay.
I don't say. All right.
I didn't hear it knocking.
I didn't either. It sounds pretty good.
It did, actually.
I think we'll get it running now. I'm gonna have to put more gas in this
It
time.
had oil pressure.
Huh?
It had oil pressure.
Did it have oil pressure? Go for it. I hear it knocking now. I hear it knocking now. Did you cut it off?
No.
Okay, go for it. All right, try it. Do it again. All right, try it.
Now right here, I realized I should have went ahead and took that tire belt I cut off.
I think it's got knocking it down.
Yeah, it's got a knock. I know that damn belt knocked the piss out of my arm. Look. Well, I'm gonna go with call that a win. Whew, that belt knocked the absolute piss out of my arm.
That's what you get for cutting it.
God almighty.
Are you laughing still crying?
Oh man. Well, good news is the motor runs and it did idle for a second. Bad news is it's got a knock in it. So I think this is your rebuilder, right?
Yep, I'll rebuild it.
Papa's gonna rebuild this one, but yeah, we did make sure it runs. It's not locked up. I got a pretty massive bruise on my arm, if y'all can see that. If y'all ever cut a belt off of something like an air condition, maybe take it off. Go ahead and take it out, because once it slings back around, it's gonna hit something. And I happen to be standing over it, and well, took me back to olden days. So anyway, that's gonna finish this episode up. Y'all enjoy what you're watching. I'm gonna go get yelled at by my wife because I have a big whip mark on my arm. And y'all enjoy what you're seeing. Like, subscribe, comment. I think Bojo makes some TikTok videos on there, so like, subscribe, and comment. And remember, if you don't know what you're doing, just pretend like you do.